you have permissions to look at stuff, and then you're like, what, how do I see what's running? How do I debug what's running? Like that's kind of the things that the like 4 sets of like get the things that are running, like help debug what's running. The other thing is like help debug what's running is the exec with the pod name, and then bash. So like that's the very trimmed down set of things. Is just like, how do I debug what's going on? It kind of assumes that you've got your authentication all set up. Like that's its own, like hopefully your documentation for this is like set up, because there's a lot of ways you can have that happen. But anyway, so like you have kube control set up, it is authenticated, and you're like, what is running? Okay, I have my one game server. This is my one pod that's running in this namespace. So like, how do I see, like, okay, like something's going on, like I don't know what it is. So let me, this is follow. So it's going to just kind of stream the things that are happening, so it'll catch up, and then just keep following along as things are happening. So like you can watch the server logs live as you're like, okay, I'm poking at our like staging server, and like, here's an error, like whoosh, flies by, whatever, and then you can like quit, see what's going on. And then the other thing you would want to do, like if you're like, okay, I need to go hop in, start a console inside of the cluster to be able to like poke at the logs, or like, so this is how we do it in Elixir. So now I'm like running a console in the in the cluster. So if I need to look at database things or toggle some switches, whatever, like this is the Kubernetes command that would get you in to do whatever you would need to do inside of the cluster. So this would be similar to a Heroku run. The one above is similar to a Heroku log. And then I guess the first one is a Heroku PS. I think we'll show you what's running dyno-wise. So the main benefit of Kubernetes versus Heroku in this case is that you can go into the actual running ones, where Heroku will only ever let you do new ones. So if that's a thing you want, that is a benefit of Kubernetes. Yeah, so I think these are the 3 commands that are most important for someone who's like, I don't know what Kubernetes is, but we have one, and I need to be able to debug things in like staging, production, whatever.